What is up, guys? Jen here, bringing you the Mayhem, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some upcoming changes that are going to be coming in the Extreme Rules update. Obviously, in the background behind me, I'm going to have some gameplay playing. I'm not playing live, I'm hands-free today. I think I'm going to be playing through the NXT 4-star event, so that's playing off in the background. Just to kind of keep your eyes enticed. But if you just want to listen in the background, you can tab out. But we're going to talk about some upcoming changes, and first we're going to talk about abilities. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I know about abilities, Jen. I used a sharpshooter, I use a clothesline, I use a tombstone. No, they are not abilities. Abilities are kind of like the buffs and debuffs. And what I mean when I say buffs and debuffs, buffs being good, and debuffs being bad. So for example, you know those little rings that appear underneath the superstar names? You get the red rings and you get the green rings with a little timer. These are being improved because at the moment they offer no information. It just tells you what it does. It doesn't tell you how you can cause it, the chances of causing it, how much damage it does, and the duration of it. All this information is going to be available to us in the update, and all the moves are going to get revamped completely. So for example, Braun Strowman, if you were to use his signature move, it can cause like a poison effect. I'm going magical, mystical, like a damage over time effect. So you use the signature and it will tell you, if you use this signature with Braun Strowman, you're going to cause 10 seconds of more damage after it, which is cool, and it's going to let us know what move we need to use to trigger it, the chances of triggering it, which is going to be based on level, I believe, your superstar level or rank, and the damage it will do. Also, you know, like Goldust has a move where he kind of like restores his health. I assume that some superstars are going to have some of those moves. So for example, Xavier Woods could have one using the trombone to kind of boost his morale, and he can increase his health over time. It's going to tell you how much health is going to be recovered, how long it's going to do it for, and how you're going to trigger that. And this adds more kind of strategy to the game, and I think it needs, because abilities is a cool concept at the moment, but it's not been used very well, and these changes that come in are going to make abilities a game changer. It's going to make more strategic matches for people, especially going into versus, trying to grind through, getting milestones and their streaks going, especially for like specific type events and stuff like that, going against the ultimate, the Giants event. It's going to play so much into it, and I think abilities, these changes are going to be awesome, and I like seeing more numbers and more stats. I'm a big fan of that. So also, each superstar now has a preferred move. So what I mean by that, so for example, my 4-star Randy Orton, if he likes to use moves out of nowhere, that is what he's known for, RKOs out of nowhere. So if I was to use a charge attack, which technically is a move out of nowhere because you've not got any energy, if I'm using Randy Orton, he'll do more damage using a charged move because that's what he's known for, kind of thing. You know where I'm going with this? Like if I was to use Bret Hart, he's a submission specialist. So if I was to use a submission move, I'll do more damage using a submission move than I would with Kalisto. Don't like Kalisto, so anything is better than Kalisto. But you see where I'm going with this. So Braun Strowman is a strong powerhouse. So if you're using those stronger moves like the power bombs and the military presses, with Braun Strowman you're going to do more damage using these moves, and it's going to be exclusive to certain superstars. So for Kane, using choke type moves is going to do more damage than using a clothesline with Kane. So again, it adds more kind of unique properties to superstars, and really will kind of change up how you line up your team. It won't just be about synergies now, it'll be about who's going to be offering the best abilities and who has the boosted moves and abilities. Also, we have damage for superstar moves adjusted. So what that means is, obviously a lot of the superstars have the same generic moves. Like everyone can use a DDT, everyone can use a scoop slam, everyone can use a clothesline or a superplex off the second rope. What this is going to introduce is that, for example, Undertaker does a DDT better in real life than what Kalisto does. So technically, Undertaker should be doing more damage with a DDT than Kalisto should. And that's what the game was going to introduce also. It's going to really change the meta of the game and what superstars are going to have more harder hitting moves. So, for example, a superplex, you see, I don't know, who does a superplex a lot of times? Well, Shelton Benjamin does a lot of stuff off the corner, doesn't he? He does a lot of running things and throws them off the top rope. So he's going to be doing more damage with those certain moves, as opposed to someone like Braun Strowman, because you don't see Braun Strowman run up to the ropes and throw someone off. So again, it changes the meta and kind of makes each superstar unique, which again is awesome. Also, we are going to see more increase in more stats, and we're going to be able to view these stats. Obviously, we have the basic ones that we see every time that we rank and level up our superstars: health and damage. They're the main ones we will see, but we never see critical chance, we never see critical hit, we don't see block break, we don't see like health. Of course we see health, I just mentioned it. You know, all the other stats. So we're going to be now seeing these stats in detail, which I've been wanting for a long time, because I love the numbers. I love to see who has the best stats, apart from health and damage. And that's what also is going to be coming to this update. So expect to have these increased as we level up as well. So when you level up a Chad Gable, his block break might go up by 1% when you level him up or rank him up, which again changes the meta of the game and really kind of like focuses you to kind of think, well, I want to concentrate on that superstar now, because if I keep leveling him up, he is going to be an ass kicker. So that is awesome as well. And the final thing is about toy superstars. Obviously, Reliance Games have teamed up with Mattel to provide QR codes on the latest series of retro, the Hasbro type old school figures, but with obviously the new school kind of characters and looks, to bring them into the game. Now they kind of have the stats at the moment. They're like a really good 2-star with an extra synergy. Essentially, they're going to be changing the stats of these, making them more useful, because they are rare. Not everyone's going to have these, even though I've seen a lot of codes being shared, which is awesome. Shows you how strong the community is. But it's going to make these superstars more unique. So, for example, who have we got at the moment? Is it like I'll go back to the first series where you got what was it? Kevin? No, it's not Kevin Owens. The first series you got Seth, Dean, Goldberg, and Finn Balor. That's the first 4, I believe. Is it Finn Balor? No, I'm getting someone else. I don't know off the top of my head. It's Dean Ambrose, Goldberg, Seth Rollins, and somebody else. I'm sure you'll correct me in the comment section below. But nevertheless, these toy superstars are having their stats boosted. They're going to be revised, and they're going to kind of make them more unique in themselves. So we'll probably start seeing a lot of more toy superstars in people's lineups. And that's all I have for you today, guys. Building the hype for Extreme Rules. Those update changes are coming along with the update next week, which is going to be super cool. Be excited. Any more information I can share with you, you'll be the first to hear it. Again, this is awesome because it changes the meta of the game. I like seeing the numbers, I like seeing the statistics, and it's really going to kind of get more strategies. More people are going to be sharing on the Facebook, on the Reddit, on the Discord, link below. And it's going to make Mayhem bring more mayhem. So I'm very excited, guys. Thank you for sitting through this. I don't know how long this video is, But again, it's just me talking, so if you've been just listening while you've been walking somewhere, thank you for tuning in. And until next time, keep on bringing the mayhem. And until next time, I'll catch you, already said that, on the flip side.